And look, I'm not trying to give any drug usage tips here because I'm as anti-drug as it gets.
It does kind of sound that way.
All right, but call Papa Lock. You know,
call those guys.
So a Topeka, Kansas woman locked herself out of her car. A deputy was called to help her. And, well, that's when the deputy found all the meth inside her car.
She left something really important in there.
Whoopsies. Yeah, the Jackson County Sheriff's Office says that the Topeka woman has been jailed. The Sheriff's Office said a deputy stopped to help a driver who had been locked out of her 2008 Ford Fusion. That's a sporty model. But when the deputies helped her get into the car, they found the illicit drugs. They found meth inside the vehicle. The driver and the owner of the vehicle, Tanya Leela Rogers of Topeka, arrested, possession of methamphetamine, possession of a hallucinogenic drug, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Jeez. All right, so one of those little magnetic hide keys should be standard equipment for all traveling meth dealers.
Well, we don't know if it's a meth dealer.
Or meth carriers.
Well, meth user.
Yeah.
At this point, we don't think she's trafficking. We don't think she's selling meth. This was her personal. She was getting high on her personal supply here.
Right.
But no, what this means? No. Forget about. Well, listen. One of those hiding keys. Okay, fine. Do people still do that? Oh, like my grandfather, my uncle, they all had those hide keys underneath the fender of their car.
Dude, I have 3 of them on my Lincoln.
No, you
You got it in those magnetic boxes, right?
I'm not going to tell you where they are.
Well,
but
the old hide keys. And when you hit bumps, don't those things fall out sometimes?
No,
They're strong.
They're almost unmovable. I mean, you
have to pry them off.
Oh, here's the deal. If you have illegal drugs in your car, you don't call the cops, or if a cop goes to help you, you wave them off. And look, I'm not trying to give any drug usage tips here because I'm as anti-drug as it gets.
It does kind of sound that way.
All right, but call Papa Lock.
Call those guys.
If you've got drugs in your car, while I don't condone drugs at all, I'm as anti-drug as it gets, you probably don't want a cop helping you get into your car if you've got meth, other hallucinogenic drugs, and a meth pipe in your car. I don't think the Papa Lock guy is going to pop some handcuffs on you when he opens up your door and you got some rock inside.
Sacrifice the window.
For $40, you just give the Papa Lock guy a break. All right, so Kansas City, Missouri. Or you say Kansas or you said Topeka?
This was Topeka, Kansas.
All right, just for the record, there is not a Papa Lock franchise in Topeka.
Oh, wow.
He's screwed.
Yes, Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Kansas is the closest Papa Lock.
Wow, so no. How about Hank's Papa Lock? Is that, or Hank's lockout service, maybe?
Hanks is available.
I just saw this woman, her mugshot, and I was like, what's this woman still doing meth at 68 years old? But she's only 46.
Oh.
But she looks like she's 68.
Good for her.
Oh, my God. Well, listen, we've talked about over the years the faces of meth.
And that's a great website.
Isn't that a deterrent?
There was that one woman that they had all of her mugshots, and it was called The Faces of Meth.
She's like the most famous meth face out there.
It was a timeline. It was like a museum exhibit of like what she looked like at her first arrest for meth. And then there were like, I don't know, a dozen or 20 different mugshots in progression over the years. And my God, she aged. She was like a haggard looking, like witchy. I mean, it was just awful.
Tales from the Crypt is what she sort of looked like by the end of it.
Absolutely.